Hello. This is Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life using the lens of my budget. My name's Grace, and it is the first paycheck of September as well as the last paycheck of August. If you saw last week's video, you know that I made a big old fat mistake and therefore didn't get my paycheck. I just submitted my hours late. And I've never done that before, but I'm glad that I got my payment now, and I'm so excited to show you how I budget using the software YNAB. Alright, so if you don't recognize the software on the screen, it's called YNAB or You Need a Budget. It's some of the best budgeting software out there. You can try it with the link in my description below. In addition to that, if you see some features in my account that you don't recognize in your own, it's probably part of Toolkit for YNAB, which is a free Google Chrome and Firefox browser extension. There's also a link for that in my description. Alright, so let's look at my paychecks. Ooh, I got 4 payments. Alright. Forrest paid me for some groceries. Prove that. And so you can see here, I have a feeling maybe they tacked on some interest because I didn't get paid on time. So I'm just going to take this amount. Actually, I'm going to copy this amount. So Command C, I'll hit approve, and just my HOA came out. So clear search. Back to my budget, I want to create a holding category, and it doesn't matter what category group it's in because I will be deleting it soon. And I just wanted, why isn't this updating? There we go. I don't know what that bug was. Now I have the amount that I should have been paid in August. So I'm going to finish out budgeting for September, and I can see on the side here that, wow, I'm underfunded by almost exactly that same amount. So I'm going to click on underfunded, and now I'm going to look at recent moves. And I can see where all of this has gone. So in terms of wealth building, I have home equity and risky business. For my nest egg funds, I had a lot come out. I think I'm going to adjust some of these. Let's just kind of make sure everything else makes sense. So, yep, these are my sinking funds. Oh my, okay. So home value, I should not have budgeted this much because since it's already a little bit into the month, I have actually spent out of this category, and I think that actually this was fully funded. So if I press undo and undo one more time, yes, so this was fully funded before I started spending out of it this month. So maybe I will go ahead to October. Oh my gosh, I can't believe October is already next month. Save the goal there, and then this is in the green, and my underfunded is a lot less. That actually makes a lot more sense to me. All right, so where do we leave off? We got some donations, groceries, home goods, eating out, coffee, the weed, car costs. Oh, interesting, because these are weekly goals. It looks like they budget them by week, which is interesting. Clothes, holidays. Actually, Halloween, I also spent a few more dollars out of this month for my costumes, so I can actually ditch a couple of the things under event funds. I'm not going to budget for 4th of July because it's less than $5 and it's fine. And then Halloween minus 404. And now I'm just going to go forward to October and fix up these goals. So just edit this and click save. And the other one was Halloween. And we are just gonna edit this and remove $5. And then I will be able to fully fund that almost right now. So this is the amount that I have left over. And my new goals are listed up in the top of this month. So I want to be prepared, like Scar from The Lion King. And the jobs that I want my dollars to do are to get 1 month ahead on my mortgage. Again, if you saw last week's video, you know that I had to move some money around to cover my mortgage last minute, and I realized I'm not really a month ahead in that one category, so I want to get there. I have a strategy to do that. Increase do not break glass. That is my emergency fund, and that has to do with my employment situation. So I think I will go ahead and put this towards my emergency funds, and I'll start with $220, which brings my total emergency fund up to, oh no, I didn't mean to move it. Let's close all those up, and I'll just move that up there. So $220 into prudence, which, like I said, brings it up to $9,000. And now I have about $242. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at nest egg. So I've been playing with these numbers and having actual dates on them, and it is like super stressful to realize, how much I'm gonna need to be saving for these. So I think I'm just gonna try to decide if I want to round up or round down. I think I'll try to round up to the $5. So moving those around. And now let's say put 200 into car trouble. And $32 left. I'll just add 30 here and then assign this to Found It. And now I'm going to release this holding just by clicking on it and deleting it. And now I have my next paycheck, which we're fully funded in September, so I can go ahead and start funding October / that goal I mentioned about my mortgage. So I don't want to put all of this towards my mortgage because then I wouldn't be a month ahead in other things. So I'm going to put 10% right now. So that would be about $132.80. So I'll just put $135. And now let's see if this will update so I can go. Why are you frozen? So now I'm going to go again into November and put another 10% in here. So my thought process here is I will put 10% now. Next paycheck, I'll double it, so that'll be another 10% or 20%. Third paycheck, I'll double it again, which will be 20% for a total of 40, or does that make sense? Yeah, 40%. I worked this out in my brain, but the words are not coming out of my mouth, so I'm going to write it in my notes. So if I do 10% now and then double it, and then if I double that again, that would be 40%. And then the last one, maybe my brain didn't work it out very well. Maybe I'll just do 25%. So I'll take 130, or excuse me, 100, 4,328 times 0.25. And now I'm going to copy that and leave that in November. So hopefully that'll be an easier way to ease into getting a month ahead in the mortgage. So now I'm going to get 4 weeks ahead. So I have my investments. Call that good. I think I'll skip nest eggs until we're a little further into the month. You know, I've also been only half funding these. I'll just fund them. Call it good. So those are immediate obligations, and I'm going to go into household spending and do a quarter of the groceries, a little bit of the home goods. What do we have coming up for kitties? Just some litter. Yeah, I'll leave $10 in there for that. Food spending. Just kind of sprinkle this. We sprinkle, we sprinkle. All right, so I have sprinkled this down into a lot of stuff. I do want to fund up Halloween because I want to be done funding that. And same with swag sale. Oh my god, it's coming up. So exciting. Alright, so woohoo, a lot of my event funds are done. Super happy about that. So 60 by November to go $10. I also just want to knock this out. And this is to go 32. I mean, we're so close. Let's just do it. And then the rest of this I will just throw into groceries. So that's my 2 paychecks for end of August, beginning of September, getting ahead into October, and also building up some of my emergency funds. So that's great. There's also a funny little transaction for Costco because I went on like the last day of the month. So in groceries, I didn't sweep this up into Found It because I didn't. I thought that I had spent it, but it just ended up coming out of next month. So I don't want to like totally use it up in the Wish Farm. Let's see. I believe actually in September, let's move this to that goal. So I just need $23.96. I'm going to move $23.96 to Found It. Oops. I wanted it to go straight into the shorts that I want. And now we're fully funded for that. Yay! And, ooh, that did mess up this goal because this is a spending goal. So it was like carrying that over. So I'll take it from here. also just want this to be in the same month. So, groceries, last month I spent over $370, which is so much higher than my average, and I think it has a lot to do with inflation, and I don't even know. HelloFresh, that could be another big factor, but anyhow, really good progress with these paychecks. I'm really happy about it, and I'm really excited to buy these shorts. Ooh, I even tacked on an extra $5 just in case. Because I believe there's going to be shipping or taxes or something. Notice that I only want these shorts on the first day of my period, and then I don't prioritize buying them until the next period. And I'm like, oh man, I really wish I had those. So I think that'll be a worthwhile purchase, and it'll be worth taking that and putting that towards it, even though part of me just doesn't want to prioritize it. But I know if I don't, I will eventually just really want it and just buy it anyway instead of budgeting for it like I know I should be. Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling for a little bit, so I'm going to let you go, but thank you so much for watching. If you feel like supporting me, you can follow me on Instagram, buy me a coffee, and of course like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!